Right, let's see if that works. Maybe it'll be live, maybe it won't. It is. It is. It's working. Sweet. Sweet. Right, okay. So I'm happy with that. Personally, I'm pretty happy with that. Right, okay. Hello, Mesprit. How you doing, mate? Hope everything's doing well with you. Hi, L'Oreal. So, yeah, I decided I wanted to stream today. I'll be honest. I found a shiny Starly on my casual playthrough. On that first battle, and it's given me the itch to want to try and hunt one of the stars as a shiny. So I figured, why not do it with you guys? It'd be a good bit of fun, and we can make a shiny run out of the video in the end. Hello, Pokegamer. How you doing? Hope you're all well today, and you've been having a good day or afternoon, depending on where you live, obviously. If you need to say anything, like if the audio on that is insufficient, you want me to turn anything up, just let me know, and I will get on with it. Hey guys, how you all doing? Hope you're all doing well. But yeah, so I just want to do a shiny only run, to be honest. I'm going to be using level caps, but I don't know whether I want to make it hardcore Nuzlocke, as I will be gutted if I lose my Infernape. I will be absolutely devastated. I don't play Pokemon Unite. I have done one game of it. It was with Snorlax, and I won that game, believe it or not. I don't know how, but I did. I'm playing on the Switch, so I've got the Pro controller here. Yeah, so I'm playing on the Switch right now. Figured it would be a bit better to play on than the emulator, personally, so that's what I went with. Barry. That's a decent name for him. But yeah, no, like as I say, I'm pretty new to the streaming stuff as well, so just let me know if like anything needs adjusting. I'll get it adjusted where need be. I think it should be all right, but we'll see. Hopefully the hunt will be quick. If we can get it today, I will be over the moon. I actually need to start the timer, don't I? Give me a minute. Right, there we go. Timer started, so we're actually getting into this. Hey guys, how you doing? We'll see how quick the run goes. It'll either go terribly or it'll go swimmingly. One or the other. Yeah, trying for a shiny. I've decided I want Chimchar because Chimchar's just amazing, and it's my favorite Pokemon out of these starting ones. So why not go for it? No, 1 minute. Got to change my settings first. There we go. That's better. Oh, I want to turn auto saving off. I don't know if anything does happen with it, but like because of where we have to save with the shiny hunt, I really don't want to mess up with that. Let me just move this over here on my computer. I can see a bit better. No, I want it minimized. Jesus Christ. Right, there we go. There we go. That looks a lot better. Right, and now I can keep an eye on everything. If the first encounter is a shiny, I will be over the moon. I'm not going to lie. That would be fantastic if that was to happen. However, probably not. Let's be honest. It's probably not going to happen. Got to run into Barry. That's how you can tell it's not on an emulator, because we actually don't glitch there. Oh, if I get Adamant Nature on Chimchar, it's game over. Like, that's the only shiny I need, and I've won. Let's be honest. I don't think I'll be that lucky, though. I don't know if you noticed in the last Nuzlocke, I got one Nature that was decent. And in the one hopefully coming out this next weekend, I want to say, Friday, Saturday, I got terrible Natures on the majority of my Pokemon. Like, literally awful. I was gutted by it. But we might have made it through. Who knows? I've actually got to run, to the Elite Four. That's as far as you know about it. Whether I win that or not, it's a mystery. Oh, 10 million. He's going to find me 10 million. Please don't. I'm not that rich. I don't have much money. Also, I know the lighting issue with the camera. Gonna get that sorted in a few. So the other shinies I want, Leo or James, like I'm just gonna say Leo. It's a bit easier. Um, I am gonna go for a Shinx, to be honest. I'm thinking if I can get a Shinx with Intimidate, that'd be cool. Plus, you can get both a Starly and a Bidoof in that area. The only bad one's Cricketot, but Cricketot's not terrible, so I'll settle for it. I'm gonna be going for Rotom, 100%. And I need to figure out how the shinies work with the fossils. I will want to hunt a shiny fossil if I can, but I don't know whether I can or not. Right, so we need to save here. Save progress. And then we can go in. Oh, red Gyarados. Let's find it. What's going on? They're leaving. Oh. Come on. We want it first time. We want it. If it's first time, I will be over the moon. Hours saved. Like, literally, imagine that. An under 5-minute shiny. Would be incredible. Would be fantastic. I just think it's a shame you can't save right outside of the bag. You've got to waste all this time just getting to it. So, like, it's like a 90-second restart or something. It's ridiculous. And I'm also not that used to doing it. Hi, Pokeplayer. Hi, Shatan. I think I've pronounced that right, Shatan. But, oh, no. We don't want Turtwig. We're not dirty. We want a Chimchar. That's what we're going for. We want the red Chimchar. Come on. You know you want to. You know you want to give me a game. You know, but yeah, no, I found this Starly as a shiny, and that's what's brought this run, and the fact I want to do it. That's disappointing. But yeah, no, like, I found that. I will get a picture up for the video. I found this, and it was shiny. Like, you can't catch it at this point. It was so grim. Okay. Let's go. White with shiny Pokemon, so fair enough. I think White's quite a quick soft reset. Can you see it in the camera or not? I can't quite remember. Oh, it's taking forever to load in. Fantastic. Oh, Come on. Probably be quicker shiny hunting before this update where it added this screen to it, but yeah, it is what it is. Right. Reset 2. No. Let's go. We can get it. It's fine. Scared. I wanna kind of edge it so we don't have to do that step, but I know I'll end up going through. Yeah, so it's quite quick. And at least on like White, you have something like Speed Up. Speed Up with shiny hunting is amazing. That's how I got through my Alpha Sapphire one. That's what it was. Like, I had, what was it, 6, 8 times Speed Up on it, I want to say. Something like that. You're playing it on an actual DS. That's brave. That is brave. Especially because in that game, it's the 8,000 chances. I wouldn't have the sanity to do that. I'm not going to lie. Me personally, like, I was with the 4,000. I still needed the Speed Up to do it. Hello, Palkia. How you doing? Ugh. Why can't I just default to Chimchar? Why do I have to... Right, I want the Chimchar. Yes. Oh, this is going to take forever. Like, what's that? Over a minute just to get one encounter? Shining Pearl playthrough. I am looking at buying Shining Pearl. However, right now I'm not actually monetized, so I can't really afford to be doing it. We'll see though. When I get monetized again, we should sort it out. I switching a bank account over basically, and it is what it is. Nothing interesting, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, I'm definitely looking at getting both games because I think having both games would be really fun, and especially in terms of content. Like, imagine if I'd had Shining Pearl for the fairy run, it would have looked so good on the thumbnail, like all the colours matching up. But unfortunately, I didn't get that because I played on Brilliant Diamond. But I hope I do not run into a single shiny Starly. I found it once already. That's my shiny Starly quota. I don't need any more. And at least with me streaming this, it's going to be fantastic because I can just private the video afterwards, and I've got the footage when I find it, so I don't have to record chunks and chunks and take up all of my gigabytes on my storage. 7 minutes in though, and only on 3. That's grim. I am monetized, but I've had to switch one of my accounts over in terms of the bank account with it, so they've stopped it until that's resolved. There's a few little issues. I'm like speaking to them on Twitter about it. Hopefully it gets sorted soon. We'll find out. But like, I was monetized, and then like because I've done this, it kind of messed it up. If that makes sense. My own fault. I'm not gonna deny it. It was my own fault. Mate, imagine if I click one of these by accident and it ends up being it. I'll be so gutted. 3 Starlies. 3. I've already found this Starly as a shiny though. That's the thing. So I don't want to see it again. Don't be bringing them negative energy in here, Pokeplayer. Don't be bringing it in here. We can't be thinking like that. We need to be going for them. There is a guy streaming it at the moment. I can't remember his name, but yeah, he's got a copy of Diamond and a copy of Pearl, I think it is, and he's doing the same shiny hunt on both, which is quite funny. Mate, that Starling must have an up top then, because I know I found it. It was my 3rd playthrough, like the 3rd start of it. It was like I was doing a casual playthrough, and I sent a picture to a few mates, and I was like, "Look at this! It's a shiny." I almost didn't notice it to begin with, but yeah, I was gutted by it. Nah, we ain't getting the Chimmy P3. He's not a shiny. He's not a shiny. We can't be doing that. The worst, yeah, it is a legendary style, but the worst bit about it is you can't catch it. Getting any shiny before you can actually catch something is grim. I'd have made it with a I'd have made it with a Starly starter if you could catch it at that point. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be resetting probably what, 20 hours? Let's be honest, it's probably going to take like 20 hours to do this. It's going to take forever, but I'm hoping I can get a decent stream schedule so we can get it done alongside me getting videos out as well. I also need to learn to stop clicking that no button for one, and the Turtwig. Oh, I already know that Cynthia's grim. She wiped my fairy run out thanks to a crit. Well unfair. Well unfair. Like, genuinely. God damn it. But like, even if it does end up being good, like if I decide to go the route of Nuzlocke, which I don't think I'm going to, I think I just want to do a normal shiny run so I can enjoy the shinies I get and not have to worry about losing them. But if I do it as kind of a Nuzlocke, I suppose it would be decent of me to just make it into a video with level caps if I lose it. Like, genuinely, that's probably the route I'll go. 9 mins and we're only on 5 resets as well. How grim is that? Welcome, Barry, anyway. You get to see my ugly mug for a little while. How are you? I am not shiny hunting with Cheryl. I'm not shiny hunting with Cheryl, not a chance. The Rotom, thankfully, is away from Cheryl's grasp, so I don't have to worry about it. This is so long to reset these shinies, like genuinely so long. I don't get it. And like, you don't even have to touch the controller. Look, literally don't have to touch it. It just does everything for you. Best of luck, my spirit. I'll tell you now. Tepig is probably the right one to choose because the rest of them are weird looking. Like, Embo's not amazing, but it's a lot better than the other two. In my opinion, anyway, I suppose. Yes, I want to. There we go. Shiny hunting his Cheryl is fastest, but I'm not risking losing it. Hello, Alpha Fury. How you doing? Hope you're well today. I'm not risking losing it to Cheryl. That would make incredible content, but it would break my soul, I believe. I'm also hoping I don't get in too much of a rhythm where it just becomes horrible and I end up skipping the actual shiny. I do have sound on just in case so I can hear the sparkles, but we'll see. You think I think Samurott was like Not that great, I'm not gonna lie. I'm also not too happy with the fact that it's only got one type in. Like, it looks like it should be a steel type, and it just confuses me. Why not just make it a steel type? You know what I mean? They should have. There will be a Mach Punch from the Chimchar to kill the Chansey. That's not a bad idea, actually. Is it? 1 minute. How about that? Does that make it a bit better, like lighting wise? Is that better or is that worse? Would you like that, or do you want me to remove that? I think it looks a bit better. It does blind me, but it is what it is. I think if we lower it a touch, yeah, that's a bit better. That's a bit better, isn't it? Hope you didn't see the sound of the computer then, just having a go at me. Oh, 13 minutes and only 6 resets in. Best shiny starter being Charizard. I mean, yeah, it did get the coolest one. You're 100% right. What the thing is though, Eterna Forest. What do you actually want that's shiny there? I know you get 2, so you're technically, you know, half the time. But like, it's a Wurmple, it's Dustox. I suppose like you could get a Lopunny eventually from it, which is pretty cool. But like, that's really low chances, isn't it? But we'll see. I might do some Eterna Forest. I know I'm going to be doing the mansion for the Rotom, though. 100%. Shiny Charizard is black. It's black. Yeah, completely. Its normal colour's orange, but I think when it's Mega, it's shiny on the X is as well. I think. Shiny hunting and BDSP. Good luck indeed. Yeah, it's going to be grim. It will probably be a video that is out in like 2 months' time, if we're being honest. But I want to get it. Rotom is very pog, Barry. Rotom is very pog. Like, I want it just because I think it'd be cool, and I kind of like having Rotom. I've never really had opportunity to use it, so I think it'd be a bit fun. But yeah, but like, we got to get the Chimchar first. And then maybe Rotom will be second. I've not made my mind up yet. Thinking maybe go for Shinx first, though, and then go for the Rotom, just because it's nearby. But if I get bored, I might also just go take down the first gym, because why not? Oh, I've not played online on Sword and Shield, apart from the Nuzlocke tournament we did, thanks to Andrew. By the way, go check his channel out if you've not seen it. He's an incredible content creator, and he did set that up for all of us, which was incredibly nice of him. So I didn't realise it was a thing. If that's the thing where everyone's just got shinies, that's quite funny. Jirachi, Mew, they are shiny locked. Yeah, no, they are shiny locked as far as I'm aware. I've been told they are. Through like Reddit, I believe I saw. So like, I'm trusting them to be shiny looked. I would go for the Mew if not, but I think it is, unfortunately. I couldn't imagine anyone not watching Andrew, to be fair. Andrew is like incredible to watch, and he makes incredibly good content. I don't know anyone. I think if you're in my audience, to be fair, you've probably seen all the big guys. But if you haven't, just search Nuzlocke in, check them all up. They're incredibly good people, a lot of them. Yeah, like genuinely. Hope for shiny Mew first try. I genuinely, I like Mew shiny. I know it is just blue, but it's pretty cool. I have a incredibly nasally voice, Yash. You're getting that mixed up. So yeah, nasally, not cool. It is a god-awful voice, and if I could change it, I probably would. The only one I think that has an amazing voice that I want to steal his voice. I want Antler's voice. I'll take that any day because that's so amazing. We all agree on it. Everyone does. Hello, Lewis from Spain. That's interesting. You're actually quite close to me. Most of us go on holiday to your country, believe it or not. Don't be starting this, Barry. Don't be starting this. My voice is horrid. Hello, Cody. Oh, that's from Twitter. Nice. I will be messaging you tonight, believe it or not. The 12. So I'm assuming you're on about the 12-pack Pokeplayer? Small Ant and Pokemon Challenges. Well, there's Keegan J, Ant the Boy, Twig387, Darkrai TV. I'd check all of them out, honestly. genuinely, but Flygon, yeah, Flygon as well. That's one I forgot about. I'd check them all out. They're amazing, like genuinely. And I believe most of them have uploaded within the last 2 days, so there's fresh content on BDSP from the majority. He is a doctor indeed, is Mr. Flygon. Yeah, most of the Nuzlockers, to be fair, are amazing. I'm not going to say they all are, because, for one, I've not watched them all, and two, I don't have time to watch them all, so I don't want to lie to you guys and say people are amazing when they're not. But definitely try and give everyone that does the Nuzlocke stuff a try, because most of them that all of them that I've seen are incredibly good content creators. And it's a fun little community to be in. We all enjoy it. We find it quite fun, and it's quite interesting the interactions you get to have. Which is one of the reasons why we have this timer and counter, believe it or not. Did that counter go up then? Oh no, is the counter broken? Give me a minute. Counter's not working. Right, so that one. Why is it not working? Jesus Christ. Oh, my keyboard's not working. That's why. My keyboard was unplugged. Okay. Right, there we go. Got it working. I accidentally unplugged my keyboard. Okay. There we go. We've got encounters again. Oh, Flygon's blown up this past, what is it? 8 months, I think Flygon. Oh, it'd be longer. It'd be about a year now, actually. Yeah, no, he blew up this past year. Deservedly so as well, you know. He's the first one in this niche by far, and he essentially paved it for the rest of us. Thank you very much, Derek's. I hope your run's going quite well, by the way. They are quite fun to do with these Nuzlocks, believe it or not. I've not done much outside of like the YouTube stuff, to be fair. I'd done them for a little while before I started making videos, and that was it. And I'm still learning from them, to be fair. I'm nowhere near one of the best Nuzlockers by far. I make so many mistakes in my runs, which in the next video, like you will see, I make such a dumb one. Like, incredibly, incredibly stupid. Ooh. Ooh. Was that a bloody graphical glitch there? I bet it was. Bloody would be, wouldn't it? Alright, no shiny. Sad times. Yeah, no, like, I think Flygon, like, was only at about 10k subs when his videos started doing really well. And I mean really well. You know, so, like, a lot of people will have technically really subscribed to him early, or at least watch his content, because I know I do it quite often. Sometimes I forget to subscribe because you always get recommended content, so you regularly watch a person without realizing you're not subscribed to them. If you're gonna try one Pokeplayer, just do. Honestly, I say pick the game you're most familiar with, just to get used to it. So like, with the exception of maybe Platinum, because Platinum's quite tough. So I'd say maybe there's an exception with Platinum there, but yeah, the majority, I just do what you're comfortable with. And if you want, yeah, this cutscene is a pain. And also, if you really just want an easy challenge, just do like water. You could do like a normal hardcore Nuzlocke to begin with, but if you want an easy challenge for the monotypes, do water or normal. Plenty of encounters. You have a bit of a laugh. Leo, it's one of them. If you don't enjoy doing it, change the rules. Like, I'm telling you now, if you don't enjoy doing the Nuzlocks themselves, feel free to change the rules. You've got to make the Nuzlocke fun for you. So, like, the permadeath, like, you can give yourself a patsy if you really wanted to. Obviously, it's not standard to do, but, like, you've got to make it fun for you. If it's not fun losing Pokemon and you want to bring one back, bring it back. Just don't do it for everyone, and it's still a bit of a challenge, so it's pretty cool. You know, there's plenty of runs I've given up on, to be fair. Like, I did a, what was it? Rock type on Pearl? Or was it Diamond? Rock type on Diamond I was supposed to be doing. And, yeah, no, not a chance. I can't do it. I never made it past Gardenia with more than 2 Pokemon. I don't think it's possible if you don't, because you've got both Wake and Maylene, both of which are super effective against you, and the same level cap. Thank you very much, Palkia, for naming them a choke after me. I would say it's probably the wrong one to name it after me because my arms are tiny. But fair enough, I'll appreciate it. Well, thank you very much, Jamie. I appreciate you coming in at all, to be honest. So I hope you enjoy your stream and it's quite fun for you. That reset can't. That's going to need changing now, isn't it? Right. There we go. That needs moving. Right, we're happy now. We're in double figures. Won't need to move it again for a while. At all. Yum. This is such a long cutscene. I hate it. Hello, Project Virus. Well, new to the channel. Thank you very much for giving it the chance. If you end up enjoying it, you know, giving a like and a subscribe would be much appreciated. Obviously, only if you enjoy the content, though. I'll tell you that now. Because it's not the best at times. I'm not going to lie. I've still got plenty of growing that I need to do. So, yeah. If you have anything at all that you want me to improve on, just put it in my comments. I'll get to it. And I'll try and work on it. Because I know I've still got a lot of growth. Well, thank you very much for coming out anyway, Yash. You have a good night and enjoy your sleep. Oh, thankfully my dog moved out with my dad. I don't have to deal with that anymore, Fair. It's really not much of a worry, to be honest with you. But she was a yappy little bugger. Oh, it's another encounter. I bet one of these I'm going to forget to do the encounter as well. And it's going to be Miss, and someone's going to call me out. Well, Gibson, I am feeling incredibly good. I've just got the audio done for my next video. I think I've been quite productive. Managed to get to the gym for a little bit, but like that was like 40 minutes, I think, at the gym, so that was pretty good. And then I'm going to where is it? Oh, yeah, I'm going out with mates to like a arcade drinking thing tomorrow, so that should be really good fun. Panda, if you can do anything during school, do it. Like genuinely, what is school? There's no point. Just become famous YouTuber. Problem solved. I'm doing my degree right now, and that's horrid, to be perfectly honest with you. Not a fan. But yeah, no. How are you, Gibson? I suppose should be asked. Hope you've been having a good day, and whether it's afternoon or early morning for you, hopefully either it has gone well or it is about to go well. Something like that did open up in Manchester. I was there with my girlfriend about 2-3 weeks ago, and we actually was gonna go there, but like we couldn't get in because it was that busy. So yeah, but no, it's not the Manchester one we're going to. It is obviously one in the UK though, because that's where I'm from. It's up north still as well, to be honest. I'm not a fan of school. I'm not a fan of. You can't save in front of the briefcase project. It literally, the moment you walk through the door into the lake, you get dragged into it and you can't save. So like that's the earliest you can save, which is a nightmare. I wish it was the briefcase, like in whatchamacallit, Oras. Oras, you could do that. Uni in Manchester. I've heard Manchester is actually quite good as a uni. I've heard that. I've got a few mates that have gone there. I personally haven't done it. So I have done a degree with a college instead of a university because I work full time alongside everything. So I've got like, I think I do roughly. I've cut my hours down, so like it's not as bad as it was. But I've got between 40 and 50 hours of work a week. Thinking of cutting it down to 37 just so I can focus on this more because I enjoy it a lot more. Then I've got my degree, and obviously I've got all this as well, which is what it is. But yeah. I wouldn't want to go to uni in my hometown either. I'm not gonna lie. Like my hometown is, I'd have loved to get away just to go to uni, but I was never that educational, so I opted to go for the apprenticeship route and get a job. So I've never really left my hometown. I do work like an hour and a half away from it now, but it is what it is. At least I get paid enough for that travel. But yeah, no, uni. From what I've heard, uni is good fun. especially for expanding like your social circle and stuff like that. It's not necessarily about the education for a lot of people. It's more about sort of the socializing aspect that they picked up and the skills they think they've brought to the table because of that. Dun 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 dun. You're not shy. Yeah, so I'll be honest, having to pay the college course does not sound fun. My company have fronted the money for it, so I've got lucky in that respect. Because 30 grand is not something I want to pay to get educated. There are better ways of building up socializing, but it's like a lot of people get the education alongside it as well. So they get the degree alongside it, but the socializing is the bit they all enjoyed. The encounters will stay the same. The encounter thing isn't linked up to the Switch. I have to press something on my keyboard. So that will stay the exact same no matter what. I'll just save it somewhere so I'm ready for it to come back when I carry on streaming. The same with the timer. That will be the exact same after the stream's ended. And when I start the next stream, I'll just pause it. I might be a few seconds out, but it doesn't really matter. I did start a bit late anyway. But we've already been half an hour and 13 resets. So that's not even 1 a minute. Great. I should really time exactly how long it takes just to see. But we'll find out. Learning to socialize is easy. Honestly, like, I found once you leave high school, like, genuinely, once you leave high school, everyone's decent to talk to. Like, you've got rid of that stigma against everyone. You know, you don't really judge, you just hang out. And you can kind of get along with anyone, to be perfectly honest. It really is something that does happen. And it's fantastic that it does work that way, I'm not going to lie. Nope, not shiny. Hello, Hazik. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I apologise if not. I'm having a very good day. I'm very well. How are you, by the way? But yeah, no, like socialising again. It's so easy once you're, once you're out of high school and that. Everyone ends up being a decent person. That's what you find out. Let's be honest. I just spoke to people that didn't like me in high school. I didn't necessarily like them, and you can hang out, be decent with them in person once you kind of got that adultness about you, if that makes sense. I'm obviously quite old, being 24. One of the oldest in the community, as far as I'm aware, because some of them are younger. That's very good. So I'm very glad you're fine. Yes. You just gotta chill, honestly, you just gotta chill, Pokeplayer. Genuinely. If stuff happens on accident, it happens on accident. I'm not gonna say I was exactly Mr. Popular in school. I did alright. I had a couple of mates that I'm still mates with now. I think 4 or 5 of them I'm still mates with now. But yeah, being popular doesn't matter anyway. Let's be honest. Because it's literally what? Well, over here, high school's what? 5 years of your life? Fucking pointless. Absolutely pointless. I believe you got that request, did you not? And I know you've not seen it because of the sword run. But to be fair, I think I will be doing viewer names for this. Just because I can't think of a name theme. I know on the last one I did gems because that was shiny, but I can't really think of anything else shiny, so to speak. So probably end up doing that for this one. Yeah, YouTube is the opposite of helping yourself socialize. You'll end up reclusing yourself just to get videos out. I am well aware of that firsthand, unfortunately. But I have made a few mates over the course of making this video thing where I can speak to them about it and we chat most days, which is quite fun. If you definitely, I'd 100%. If you definitely think you're into content creation, give it a shot. If you don't end up liking it, you don't end up liking it, but you've given it a try. That way you know whether you like it or not. Because there is an easy barrier to entry, especially gaming wise. To be perfectly honest, like if you want to get into gaming, it's so easy. You just need like a computer and OBS. Most people are playing games on their computer now because consoles are kind of gone out the window. for the most part, I want to say. There are a few people that play consoles, but most people have a PC for gaming, obviously, with Battle Royales doing so well and all that sort of jazz. Ooh, pardon me, I apologise. Yeah. Let's reset that. 15 after 30 minutes, so that's 1 every 2 minutes so far. Yay. I want the Chimchar, please. I want it. You be shiny. You be shiny. So we can carry on and we can actually enjoy our lives. Come on. 15. There's a very high % chance of you being it at 15. Come on. You know it is. And you suck. You suck. Thankfully, like, because it's not an emulator, it's so easy to just reset. So easy to reset when you're not using one. 500 encounters on Chimchar. Started last night. Very... Well, if you want to know a fun fact, I have only ever shiny hunted for the video that I did. I've never done it beforehand because, to be honest, it didn't really interest me. And I just wanted to do it for a change. That's why the video ended up coming out. It was good fun, though. It was good fun. And this is obviously going to be the second one, which is pretty sweet. I just need to remember that encounters because I really don't want to lose track of that. If I lose like 1 every 100, it's going to get pretty grim. Yeah, Gen 7 is a horrible one to reset in. However, you do have the ability to speed that up. Therefore, it's not too bad. Hello, James. How are you doing? Hope you're well today. Yeah, no, this Chimchar is being rude right now. He just needs to be shiny. Like, just be shiny. What is he doing? Show me some courtesy. If we can get it under 100 encounters, like, let's be honest, we're doing pretty well, though. Like, because what the rate? 4,098, is it? Something like that? Or 92, I want to say. And if we get anywhere close to that, I'll probably end up crying. I'm not even going to lie. I'm very well, James. Doing quite well myself. Just figured it'd be fun to do a bit of a stream today because I've not done one in ages. Can't even remember the last one I did. Hazik, I will probably be releasing either this Friday or Saturday. The run is done. The voiceover's done. I just need to get it edited together. Which I'm actually trying an editor out. So, hopefully you guys enjoy his work. Like, I've seen his work. It's very good. And I'm hoping it can take the content to the next level, to be honest. So be sure to check it out, because I think it's going to be a lot better than anything I've made before. Do I play any games beside Pokemon? I do. So, although since the YouTube stuff, no. I am a big fan of playing the old CODs. I've enjoyed COD for quite a while. And I also have been playing that crab game with my mates when I get a bit of spare time. I really want to get into the new Halo at some point. And Ratchet and Clank, the new Ratchet and Clank. I've got a PS5 and I've yet to play a game on it. That is how like entwined I am with this content creation stuff and how little time I have. I just constantly having to get on with the stuff, and I've turned it on, downloaded games, and not played it yet. Final Fantasy, no. I've never played Final Fantasy. Thank you very much, Hasik. And, like, yeah, you're 100% right. The subscribers doesn't matter. It doesn't at all. But, you know, I'm having a little bit of a challenge to myself. I'd like to be at 10k by the end of by the end of this year, ideally. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I'm happy with where we are, and we are growing still. We're growing quite well. Considering I took that break, the amount of you that came back afterwards, honestly, is so heartwarming. And because of that, I just need to be a lot better and make sure I can get some content out a lot more reliably for you guys. Because I feel bad whenever I miss a video. Like, that month off was grim. And then because of BDSP, I had 3 weeks off because I wanted to run ready for release, basically. So I had a bit of time off there, but yeah, it's what it is. The thing with Final Fantasy is, though, it's never intrigued me. That's the one thing I will say about it. It's never really got to me where I thought, I kind of want to play it, because it looks all right. Don't get me wrong, but like it just doesn't seem my style of game to play. Um, the last story game I played was like, God of War. So that's the sort of games that I get into, if that makes sense, in terms of like story. Obviously, Ratchet and Clank is very similar. It's different, but it's very similar in terms of gameplay aspects. Got enemies, you take them down. It's quite a sort of you think about the combat sort of a thing. Whereas Final Fantasy, as far as I'm aware, is like a Final Fantasy is like an RPG, isn't it? Like turn based. I might be wrong on that, but I think it is. Do I know other Nuzlocke YouTubers such as Keegan and Sylph? I've never spoke to Sylph. I've spoke to Keegan. I am pretty close to Darkrai and Twig. If you've watched them, if not, go and see them because they're amazing content creators. So I spoke to them a fair few bits. I spoke to a few. We did a Mario Party stream with Andrew Collette. I want to say 2 weeks ago, something like that. Whenever the new Mario Party released. So yeah, we do know a few, but I don't know a lot of them. To be honest, like I say, I speak to Twig and Darkrai the most, so they're like the ones that I'm closer to, I suppose you can say. But yeah, that's it. Like I've spoke to Keegan a few times. Keegan's a decent lad. We did one sort of project with him that hoping to get a video out, but I've got so much footage for that. I don't know when that's going to be. Maybe will be next year. I'm not gonna lie, but like when, I don't have a clue. Final Fantasy 14. Did you enjoy it though, Barry? That's the question. Did you actually enjoy playing Final Fantasy 14, or did you just hate it? Because like it seems to get mixed reactions. Some people absolutely love it, other people don't, and it's a bit iffy. You know what I mean? It's kind of like Turtwig. It's such a horrible Pokemon, but some people seem to enjoy it. Don't know why. Don't know why. Absolutely disgusting, grim Pokemon. Why would you ever want to? Oh mate, when is this Chimchar coming through though? Like, genuinely, this cutscene takes forever. At least with Olras, you're at the bag. You're at the bag. You're ready. Wait, they made a game. You could only play it. I don't like when they do stuff like that. Like where you have to play it online. It's pretty grim. MMORPG one. Yeah, I think all. If it's MMORPG style, like you've got to play it with mates. You know what I mean? It's kind of like Destiny. I played a bit of that. It's really hard to play on your own. Like I've had to play it with mates whenever I have played it because like playing on your own is just no fun whatsoever. Is this a shiny? No, it's not. That is disgusting. You've got to diss Turtwig. Like, what is it? What is it? Genuinely, it's grim. No one's a fan of Turtwig. Poppleton, you're lying. No one's a fan of Turtwig. I mean, it's just a little turtle with a leaf on its head. Let's be honest. You've got to go for the Chad Chimchar. You know that. You got the Chad Chimchar there. Piplup's okay. Don't rate it again myself, but Piplup's okay because Empoleon's pretty sweet. Especially with its steel type and its little trident on its head. That's pretty fantastic. 20 encounters at 41 minutes. We're getting one every 2 minutes. This is disgusting. Oh my god. I was getting this many encounters in... I was getting this many encounters in a minute. Jesus Christ. Literally, I get like 20 odd encounters in a minute in RS. It was fast. But no, we're not allowed. Thing is as well, no one rates about like the early Final Fantasy games as well, so how good can they have been? It's always like 10 and up people talk about, so not a solid series in my eyes. I mean, even if you could persuade me to play it, I need to find time to play it. Like, that's the main thing with me. Actually finding the time to play it. It just doesn't happen for me. I genuinely like work so many hours I've then got my college work to do, and then on top of that, I've got this video creation stuff. I don't see myself having a life outside of Pokemon for a very long time, I'm not going to lie. We don't listen to Twig. We don't listen to Twig. He's wrong. He's wrong. Using a Turtwig is silly. And he knows it's silly. If anything, because he picked Turtwig as his starter, we should shun him. It does have 2 leaves. Oh my god, Barry. How fantastic. Now, I know you're not as big a fan of Turtwig as Chimchar, so I don't know why you're arguing this point. Chimchar is the only option you should pick. Let's be honest. There's no other one that you want to see. Chimchar is the king, and it's the one you need to get. If you don't get it, you're doing wrong, in my opinion. I'm just going to say it right now. Does that camera need adjusting a bit? I think it does. Meow. Meow. Boobies. There we go, that's better. Yes, I am a child. I laughed at my own boobs. I'm a child. Maybe 24, like in terms of age, but like mentally, maybe 3. If not a little bit older, maybe 5. It would be so much easier to shiny hunt the Turtwig though, because for some reason it starts us off on the left, whereas it should start us off in the middle, because the central point is the one that you really want to be on at the start. No matter what game, it should always be the central Pokemon that you're picking first. I'm just glad none of these Starlies have been shiny, because that would make me cry as well. Wait, 7 is the... What do you mean? How can 7 be an original? Surely 1 is an original. Surely that's how it works. It does not make sense to me if not. It's a bit weird. At least when COD did it, they moved away from numbers. They were like, oh, well, we don't want to get a bit iffy. Oh, should just be called the Final Fantasy. That's it. It's the last fantasy you're ever going to have. The last one you're ever allowed. Oh, hold on a minute. Give me a moment. Well, that's weird. Right, let's go through. Where's the stream at? There we go. There it is. You can't drop Chimchar, Barry. That's wrong. Hello, Pokemaster. How are you today? Dropping Chimchar. Like, genuinely, Barry. Like, me and you are going to have a fight about this. Chimchar is the only option in these gens. It's the best... I would go as far to say it's the best starter, to be perfectly honest, is Chimchar. Like, best starter ever. Even better than Charmander. Even better than Charmander. Like, you know. Chimchar is the best starter. I'm very well, Pokemaster, apart from Barry raising my blood pressure right now. Chimchar is the best starter. What do you mean, Livestream? And Chimchar is by far the best starter. And I think you know it's true as well. What would you say is the best starter outside of that? Like, genuinely. The only other one that even competes with it is Charmander. Even competes. You're going to say something like Litten, aren't you? Well, Litten's not that good. It's only good when it gets to Incineroar, let's be honest. And even then, a lot of people still hate it because it's too cool. And, like, let's be honest, if you're not picking a fire type as your favourite, what's the point? Hello, the Ascended one. How are you today? Hope everything's well. You've got to pick a fire type. Like, it's the only way. Favorite Gen 1 starter is Charmander. Like, let's be honest, there's no other competition there. Bulbasaur's pretty cool, and Squirtle's a turtle. But Charmander is just amazing, like, in every way. I mean, no. Even in the originals, like, even in these, even though we have Houndoom, you still want that Chimchar, let's be honest. Bulbasaur isn't the best. Bulbasaur's pretty cool, I'm not going to lie, but it's not the best starter. At least it's not like the Gen 6 starters where, let's be honest, all of them are god-awful. Like, genuinely. I think in terms of, like, quality, though, Gen 3 and Gen 4 have the best starters. I don't think anyone should disagree with that mentality. They're amazing. And I think you all know they're amazing. You just want to deny it, don't you? Look at me. I'm staring right in the camera right now. I know you guys want to deny that. But you can't, because they are the best starters. How dare you call Squirtle the best? Squirtle's just one of the... It's a turtle. It's a squirrel turtle. That's all it is. It's got a squirrel tail, and it's a turtle in itself. I'll be honest, I am excited for using Typhlosion, to be fair, when Arceus comes out. I'm picking Cyndaquil as my starter for 100%. I don't see why I wouldn't, because it's an amazing Pokemon. And quite frankly, it's the one I want to be with, like, in that game. I don't really... Like, Rowlet is alright, but like, I don't want it over a Cyndaquil. And what's the water type in that? Is it Oshawott, isn't it? Yeah, Oshawott's a bit Hello, Janelle. How are you doing today? Thank you very much for joining the stream, even though I've got my face lit up with my phone right now. I typically never pick the... Yeah, water starters, like, in terms of actual use, aren't that good because, like, let's be honest, they can all have the role taken. Like, literally every single one can have the role taken by another Pokemon because, what? Every game you've got at least 20 encounters in terms of water types. It's incredible. Well, I can see that, but you can't base a starter off its final evolution. Come on. We got to pick starters, and that's why Chimchar's the best. But even if it was off the final evolutions, Infernape is the best again. See, a lot of people are telling me they grew up with Unova, and it makes me feel really old. So obviously, I grew up with the early gens, so Gen 1 and 2 are the ones I grew up on. Like, I've actually never played Black or White. I've only played the second game, so Black 2 and White 2. Oh, sorry. 1 minute. But yeah, so like, I feel old because that's around the time Unova came out is when I actually took a break from Pokemon. I'll be hunting this Chimchar for like eternity. I can feel it now. Literally, what I think will be like at the rate we're going, we'll probably be at 100 hours by the time we end up getting it. Genuinely. Gen 2 is definitely the one I put my most time into, but like Gen 1 was my first Pokemon game. You know, like Pokemon Blue was my first one. Obviously, I went against the curve and got the Charmander in it though. Got to go opposite of what is on the box, you get what I mean? Everyone's telling me I need to go play the originals, however, they will be remade at some point, and would it not be better to experience it through the remake to begin with? Because that is, hopefully, going to be better. It'll have many quality of life changes and all stuff like that. And it might even have another way of shiny hunting, you know? That could be quite fun. If I can shiny hunt with half the odds in a Gen 5 game, just like in Gen 4. Because I don't want to do it with full odds. I don't want to do 8,000 and whatever. I want to do the 4,000 that they gave after Gen 6. They're the odds that I want, not the 8,000 beforehand. That was mean. I have heard Ent is a pretty cool character, to be fair, though, so I will give you that. Heart Gold Soul Silver. I don't know why people don't like Heart Gold Soul Silver. I genuinely think they are good remakes. A lot of people seem to trash on them, but like they're really good remakes, and they do have a lot of quality of life, and probably some of the most fun games to play. The only like annoying thing is the level curve's a bit weird, but like it's a fun game to play still. Like loads of people trash on it unnecessarily, which I'm not a fan of. But it is what it is. You're not shiny. X and Y are really fun games. Now, you might have noticed that I, for a while, only did Gen 6 runs because I was having so much fun playing through them. And you get like a variety of all the Pokemon for whatever type you pick, which is really fun. Hey, Shik, believe it or not, if that's not a joke, I do make YouTube videos. I started out with that instead of doing the streaming. Personally, You prefer? Well, no, it's fine to prefer the originals, but a lot of people say Heart Gold and Soul Silver are bad games. They are not. They are fantastic games. Genuinely. Too many people hate on them just because, oh, it's Johto. Johto's a fun gen. And especially, it's the only one where you've had 2 regions. It's literally the only one. Fair enough, in terms of, like, Kanto, it doesn't take long to finish, but they still did 2 regions. And yeah, like, if you like the pixely style more, that's fine. A lot of people aren't liking these because of the chibi style, but I actually kind of like it. I don't mind it. I think it works quite well, and in battles, it's still pretty good animation and all that sort of stuff, so I don't really get why people are moaning as much as they are. It's really odd. Oh my, I really need a haircut. Jesus Christ. I was supposed to get it done today, but like I've just been flat out working on videos, so yeah, not had much time to do it. Well, I did have an hour where I slacked off, I suppose. But yeah, it is what it is. For Alligator is cool, and he does have them cheeks, you know what I mean? he has the gator cheeks that seem to show up on every Keegan J stream. How to cheer up a moody girlfriend is you leave. If you're not in the room, she can't be angry at you. So in theory, that fixes it. I've not tried the Haunter game. I think it will be, though. I'd imagine it'll have the Everstone. I don't see why it wouldn't. But now with online and like, if you just know someone, like it doesn't matter where they are in the world. If you know someone, you can just you can trade that way. Like, you don't even need the in-game trades to get the evolutions or anything. Not that they ever did really give you them, but if you can trade with people, just do that instead. Meganium isn't as thick as for Alligator, though. Surely you've seen the image where they are thick as anything on for Alligator. He's got them thick cheeks, so to speak. I can't believe we've devolved to talking about a Pixel's arse either. I do actually like Meganium quite a bit, though. A lot of people give it hate, and I honestly don't think Meganium's that bad a Pokemon. I don't know why people hate it so much. Of each type, favorite Pokemon's Walrein, so Ice type. There you go. Fire probably will be like Infernape. Crobat's my favorite. Poison, maybe something like that. I genuinely don't. I've never really thought about it, believe it or not, having like favorite typings. I've never really thought about it that much. So I've got like a set few that are like pretty cool Pokemon that I like. Like in terms of, you know, there's pretty cool Pokemon in every typing, and there's multiple, to be honest. There's multiple. Shiny hunting does at least let me converse with everyone, and that's the thing why I wanted to stream it, because this would be boring as anything on my own, so I figured I'll stream it, we'll have a bit of a chat, and hopefully we can have a bit of fun with the community. That was the idea behind it, and seems to be going well so far. But we'll see if it gets any better. I've just got to try and keep myself entertaining. Crobat is an amazing Pokemon. But I'll be honest, the reason why I actually have the Crobat is because I wanted purple and white to be my like colours, if that makes sense. That's why it wasn't Walrein, because obviously Walrein being favourite Pokemon, maybe you go for that. But no, I wanted purple and white to be the colours, so yeah, I ended up with Crobat, put the top hat on it, and it looks fantastic in my opinion. I think it's rather cracking, so to speak. Oh, I might need to go get a water in a minute. Jesus Christ. Yeah, plus, let's be honest, most flying types, once acrobatics or aerobics or whatever it is, I think it's acrobatics. Once that move was released, it was, yeah, very helpful to any flying type. It's incredibly strong. A move where you're not wearing an item, it becomes 110 base power. And imagine on Scyther, you've got the stab and you've got Technician to boost it as well. Like, it's an incredible move. I really wish you could get it in this game through TM instead of level up. No shiny, no shiny. God damn it. I just want the shiny monkey. Give me the monkey, boy. Hopefully the whole stream hasn't frozen a scented one. Alright, sorry now anyway, thank God. Yeah, no, if my internet goes at some point, it may do that. Like, the internet's not the best at times, so if it ever does lag, hopefully it doesn't end the stream. But if it does, it does. It is what it is. I'm not really too bothered either way, to be honest, because I'll just bring it back right afterwards. Problem solved. My first shiny. Right, so I've got one that is, like, actually in my possession still, and that's a Xerneas. But the first one I ever found, I was doing a challenge run on Fire Red, and it was a Rattata. It was a Rattata. Then my second one was a shiny Xerneas in Sword and Shield, so through the dens. I didn't even hunt it, it was just my first Xerneas encounter. And then I've had a few more through the dens since then. Nothing like mental. I've had a few more through the dens, and then whatever you saw in the shiny run of Oras. Was there? Well, yeah, the red Gyarados doesn't count though, because that's you have to get that. And like, even I'll be honest, I was that young at that point that I didn't even know like what it was shiny. To be honest, I just knew it was red, and it was like, oh, well, that's pretty cool. It's going on my team and it's staying there. I didn't realize, other Pokemon could be like that. So it was sort of just like a set thing on that one Pokemon. And then you grow up and you realize, oh, it's a shiny. That's pretty cool. But back then we didn't have the internet and that, literally, so we didn't hear many things about it. First shiny in Gen 3 while you was grinding. See, Gen 3 is like one of the... Gen 3 is the best gen. I'm just going to say it now. Most fun to play, Gen 3. Love it. Love it to bits. And Tentacruel are pretty cool, so that's a really good shiny to have. Let's go Pikachu, shiny Zubat. Now, I would enjoy to get a shiny Zubat in this, but like I'm not gonna farm the places where you can because it's just not worth it. Because like having a shiny Crobat would be pretty cool because obviously the mascot is the Crobat. But yeah. I think also I probably killed a lot of shinies as a kid. Like genuinely, I think if I'd have seen one, I'd have just killed it because I wouldn't have really known about it. So it's probably best that I didn't find any because they just died. Crobat shiny is gorgeous. It's pink and fabulous. Oh, there it's flamboyant, should we say? Gengar shiny is literally Gengar slightly whiter. That is it. It's like or is it slightly dark? No, it's slightly paler, isn't it? I'm sure it's slightly paler. That's what I think anyway. But yeah, no, Gengar's is horrible. Pikachu's is the same. It's grim. Like, why do they even make shinies where the color just doesn't change? It's pointless. And then there's a lot of them where they change it to just like what all the purple Pokemon becoming like green a lot of the time. It's weird. It doesn't fit some of them, and they just need to get it right. If you have Garchomp on your Pokemon Y team, you're basically sweeping the entire game up until that Gardevoir at the end, let's be honest. That's the only thing that's going to cause you a massive amount of trouble, because the Mawile in the Fairy Gym, you can set up on. You can literally set up on it with Swords Dance. It's not going to do anything to you, because it only knows Steel moves, because they didn't teach it a Fairy move. How intelligent of them. Hidden ability... How do you hunt for a hidden ability? Oh, through the eggs. Have to be through the eggs, wouldn't it, that way? Because I remember I was farming for the Nuzlocke tournament, actually. I did Grookey. I wanted him to have the right nature and his hidden ability. So I had to like mess about with that for a little while. But if you end up with a shiny, you end up with shiny. That's what it is at the end of the day. The hidden ability, like, let's be honest, is amazing on it. But like, that's really unlucky to not get one within an hour. Are you? Because you've got to have a hidden ability parent though, don't you, to get a hidden ability? Yeah, you've got to have a hidden ability parent. I don't think you can get the hidden ability without it. I'm almost positive of that. Maybe I'm wrong. No, I think I'm right. I think I'm right. We'll be on our way. Oh. Let's go. Let me just take control. I'll walk over to that bag. We'll ruin it. Yeah, so the odds in newer games are half of what they used to be, basically. It used to be 1 in 8,000, now we've got these lowered odds at 1 in 4,000. So, like, whenever I, like, reference, like, lowered odds, I'm on about the 4,000 number, because in theory it is lowered odds compared to the original 8,000. I have a Starly there. Oh, no, it's not shiny. 30. We made it to 30, boys and girls. I mean, like, a shiny female is not just like, I don't know where I can go with that, actually. I don't know where I can go with that one. I better stay quiet. Yeah. Any woman can be a shiny female if that's what you believe in your heart. I have one. She's alright. She's pretty decent, to be fair. She's probably going to get a bit annoyed because I imagine T's going to be late today, but yeah, it's what it is. I'll cook it after the stream, and I don't plan on ending the stream yet, so it's up to her. I just check I've not been messaged or anything, actually, just in case. Alright, yeah, no, she's sorted. Sorted. Oh my god, it's so beautiful with the light. I need a proper ring light, like, up there so the shadow's not underneath and I can just, hello, hello. Anything under 4,000 resets is a good result, to be honest with you, Taps. Literally anything whatsoever. Under 100 would be mental for me. Well, I'll be honest, she does get annoyed with me a lot for saying stuff like that, but I'm just not an emotional person. I don't get all lovey-dovey and stuff like that, and especially not when I'm speaking to other people. She's alright. She's a good lass. I enjoy being with her. That's the important thing. If I would be right. Imagine this though, right, Pokemaster. You run into a Pokemon like that with Explosion, and it's shiny, and it explodes on you. It could definitely happen. You know it could happen, and it would be disgusting. It would honestly, it would make grown men cry, and I think we know that. Come on. I mean, I'm quite obviously British anyway with the voice. You know what I mean? It's a very northern voice in itself, isn't it? To be honest. But a few people have said I'm from Yorkshire, which is quite offensive in my opinion, because I sound nothing like someone from Yorkshire. I'm from the northwest, but not Yorkshire, not Yorkshire at all. I mean, probably not. I'm assuming your name's gonna be Karim. I got a mate called Karim. I'm assuming that's gonna be your mate, but I don't really want to be saying I like cock. Oh my god, I said it on stream. You think you got me there. You thought you got me. I ain't gonna... I know what you were aiming for. And I'll gladly say it. I don't really care. 1 in 150 odds. No, this is not a certain Nuzlocke YouTuber's odds. This is full odds. As the majority of us do it. There have been a few people that haven't done full odds, but whether we agree with that or not is a different question, I suppose. Dun 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 dun. But no, odds is what, 1 in 4,000? It's 4,000 and something in these games. Can't remember the exact bit. But yeah, no, Karim, like, genuinely, if you want me to say I love cock, I'll say I love cock. I ain't bothered. Genuinely, I'm not bothered by saying something like that. I know a lot of people are and they get offended, but it is what it is. 490, that sounds about right. It's just over half odds, isn't it, of the old one? I think. Just like literally just like a fraction over, so to speak. I mean, I'm fine with the manipulation of odds. However, if you're going to do it, just be honest about it. That's all I'll say. Don't lie to people. Be honest about the fact you've upped your odds. And I've got no problem with it. You just wanted to do it for the sake of doing it, do it. But, like, be honest. Don't be like, oh, I got this after thousands of encounters. You didn't. Getting Sparkling Pearl for your birthday. Oh, Shining. Sorry, it's Shining Pearl, isn't it? But yeah, no. Like, honestly, when you get these games, you will love them. Like I have genuinely enjoyed playing these games, and maybe it's a bit of nostalgia bias because I love Gen 4 so much. But like, I've really enjoyed playing through them. At this point, I have nearly finished the game 3 times. So yeah. Well, Dax, thank you very much for joining us. I very much appreciate you taking the time out your day, and if we can just shiny hunt together, that's fair enough. Ascended one. Best designed Pokemon. I mean, that's a tough one. It's probably going to be one of the Steel types somewhere, isn't it? I think the Steel types like have the best. Steel and Dark types, like in terms of design, they always knock the ball out of the park. I would say Walrein just because it's so adorable, but you know, I know a lot of people wouldn't agree with me there. Um, huh. Maybe something like, I don't know, Scissors are pretty cool design, and so Scyther. They're pretty cool. I mean, each to their own, essentially. Like, some people are going to love the game, some people are going to hate them. It's just what it is. I personally love these games. And thank God I do, because, like, making content on games I don't like would be horrible. But if you don't like them, that's fine. It's just a lot of people give new games unnecessary hate. Like Sword and Shield were good games, but people just hated on them constantly for whatever reason. I don't know why. They just hated on them constantly for no reason whatsoever. Opinions on Perugly. It's mental that it's so fast. Like, how can something so fat be so fast? I'm a fat man. I can't move that quick. I'll be honest. And I need that Perugly speed stat. I'll be honest. Just so I can get about. Just so I can get about easily. I mean, if you got to wait till Christmas, wait till Christmas. Like, but it's not too bad that you have to wait that long. You know, what is it? A month away Christmas at this point? So it's not like it's a long wait or anything. And I think a lot of people will be in the same boat, to be fair. Like, I'm an adult, so I can just buy it when I want. That's why I've got it. Some people, again, adults, but don't have the spare money, so they can't buy it, which is fair. So you get it when you get it at the end of the day. I'm sure you'll enjoy it when you do. The games do look great, but again, if you don't have the money to get it, then fair enough. You know, you don't buy a game just for the sake of buying it. It's got to be realistic for you, and if you don't have the money to buy it, you're better off just not buying it. You know, it's not like a game's going to change your life or anything, is it? Umbreon and Eevee were really cool when they came out. I just think it's a bit disappointing we didn't get a new one in Sword and Shield. But I'd have loved, like, either Steel or Ground type, to be honest, for an Eevee. But we didn't get them in Sword and Shield, which is a bit annoying, but... Oh yeah, Perugly being fast is incredible. Like, the muscles in its legs must be phenomenal for it to be able to go that fast. You know, imagine like a bodybuilder trying to do that, because that's essentially the weight proportion that it's got going when you look at it, let's be honest. It is very fat or muscular. That's what I like to tell myself anyway. I don't... Miltank isn't that amazing though. Like, Miltank's just a cow, isn't it, really? Bit boring. And like, yeah, it's got milk drink and roll out, but past that, what's it gonna do? What's it gonna do? Not really too much. Tauros. Now that is a normal type Pokemon you want to mess with. Tauros is cool. Oh, sorry. Itchy nose today. I don't know why. Jesus Christ. Bum, bum. It's not a shiny again. Ghost Evolution would be really cool, to be fair. And like, it would, to be fair, I can see what you're on about. If it was just like a Ghost of Eevee, you know, the original Eevee, that would be a pretty cool concept. Miltank carried through. Yeah, Miltank. I've never actually used a Miltank that much. I think even in my normal run, I didn't end up catching one because like it wasn't my encounter. Um, yeah, Miltank's a bit. I'm not a fan personally. I think it can be a good Pokemon, but like there's so many others that I'd rather have on my team. And like it's like if I did like a normal playthrough, I would never pick Miltank to be on my team. Ever. What is the point in that? Just silly. Oh, I did it again. How are we on 34 encounters after an hour and 12 minutes? Jesus Christ. This is disgusting. I mean, some people just love to hate what people love. Let's be honest. Unite, I have played once in my life. Like, I feel like it's a game you kind of want to play with friends. And, like, I do have a few people that would play it with me, but, like, we're also very busy. So finding the time to play it together, because the people that will play it with me are YouTubers in themselves. So obviously they're busy too with everything, and then I work full time alongside it, so can't really do much. Cause like mates in real life, a lot of them weren't interested in playing Unite. They play Pokemon and like Pixelmon and that, but in terms of actually playing like something like Unite, they just weren't interested in it, which is fair enough. You don't like it, you don't like it. If you don't like the look of something, you're not gonna play it, are you? Which was their opinion. And they weren't a fan of the style of game it was, that League of Legends sort of esque thing about it, if that makes sense. Oh, I'm gonna have to go fill my water bottle up in a minute though. Jesus Christ. I am low on water. Good to see the hamster cheeks there. Sure you enjoyed it. Crobat, Gengar, Perugly, Miltank, Typhlosion, and Roserade. See, I rate majority of them. But like Miltank and Perugly, I don't get why you would have them on your team. Like genuinely. They're not terrible Pokemon. They're alright. But like, come on, you'd get a lot more things. You get a lot. There's a lot more better Pokemon. When my English works right, there's far greater Pokemon, should I say. Ascended one, water is the most important thing in my life. I'm not even going to deny it's the most important thing in all our lives. I stay hydrated. I drink a lot of liters of water a day. And especially like any day I'm commentating, I will go through like 3 or 4 bottles just in the session of commentating. Like, I've done the video today, so my mouth's really dry. I've done like a voiceover for a video, and then doing this, so my mouth is quite dry. I'm not gonna lie. So like staying hydrated is the most important thing. I don't think people realize how much talking actually dries your mouth out. I'm not gonna lie. Sudowoodo's an interesting Pokemon. Like it being that tree, I think everyone caught it and everyone kind of had it on the team. The same with the Shuckle, because you get a free Shuckle. You kind of have it on your team in them games because it's quite fun. But if you, to be fair, like Shuckle in this game, Bertha has one. Sudowoodo, sorry. Not Shuckle. Bertha has one, and it's a pretty powerful one. It's got Rock Head and Head Smash, I think it is, and Jesus Christ, that thing can dominate you. And there's no drawback because it has Rock Head. What's that about? Incredible. Air's not that important. I can hold my breath. I can't live if I'm dehydrated because I can't speak. My mouth cracks, feels bad. Where air, I get to disappear from this planet. It's blissful, if anything. it's a dream come true, should we say? So water, 100% more important to me. Not really too bothered about the air thing. Who needs air? I'll just suck on a tree or something, you know what I mean? Problem solved. Torterra, I disagree with picking Turtwig, but I will respect it because you've never used it. I fully agree in trying Pokemon out. Can you get Magmortar in this game? I don't know if you can get Magmortar in this game. Gallade, I know you can. Antlerboy had it in his video. Gastrodon, you can, for sure. Honch Crow's a really early one as well. That's quite nice. See, that's actually a pretty good team, with the exception of the Torterra. Torterra is very meh. But if you never used it, I can see your reasoning for going for it. Yeah, if you suck on a tree, those trees give out oxygen, don't they? Just suck on it. It's obviously how science works. Mate, I don't... I'm already annoyed that it's not shiny. Already. That reset counter go up? No, it didn't. There we go. Right. Go up. Ah! So annoying. I'm just going to unplug it. There we go. Works wirelessly. If you guys could hear all that, I apologise a lot. Exactly. We use photosynthesis, we breathe. Problem solved. Easy. Magby's in the... Is Magby only Pearl, though? Because I think you get... You probably get Elekid and Magby in different games, don't you? I know Elekid's in Brilliant Diamond, because I've seen it a few times down there. So is Magby like a Shining Pearl one only? I do have the encounters, but don't have them up right now. I will want to get a shiny Pokemon down there as well, because I just think it's cool. Go underground, catch a shiny. I think it'd be sound kind of cool in a video, you know what I mean? Plus, there's some incredible Pokemon down there. You just don't want it to be one of the terrible ones. Let's be honest. Ooh, pardon me. Anyway, after this one, and it ends up being shiny, gonna go get more water. Be about 2 minutes. Won't take long. I really need to get this whole image thing sorted, don't I? Though, like, I'm seeing like the glows and that. The lighting's not good enough. Well, it wasn't it. Right, okay. I will be back in literally less than 5 minutes. So, have fun. Until I return. Where's the camera? No, it's not it. Oh, gotta find where the camera is to disappear. There it is. Sweet. We have returned. So we can get straight in there and get another one. What's happened while I've gone? Different methods for shiny. I mean, shiny hunting is just shiny hunting. Like, we're going for the starter now. We just reset a lot of times. You can do like the Masuda method for like hatching stuff, where it's a higher rate if you use like a foreign Pokemon, I think it is. Like one that's not from your native country. And then obviously, like if you beat the game, you get like the shiny charms and what have you, don't you? Pokeradar, forgot about that completely. Cheat codes as well, yeah. A few people up their odds, or you can just get a cheat code to put in shinies. That's also a thing. There was something that went around that did just that the other week, if I remember rightly. See, plenty of water. Gotta stay hydrated. I can't believe I'm out of breath from running up those stairs. Jesus Christ. That was a mistake. I need like a water cooler next to me so I don't have to leave the room to go do that. Done. 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 Yeah, let's be honest. A lot of people hacking shinies. It is what it is, I suppose. It's incredibly common for people to have like hacked in shinies and stuff like that, and just put them on the Wonder Trade or on the trade thing, and it's like, oh, I want this Pokemon that's amazing. And it's like, well, I'm not gonna give you that, am I? I just wanted a Reshiram at one point, and like genuinely, people like putting up like wanting shinies, and it's like, well, no, I'm not gonna do that. What is no Reshiram's the white one, isn't it? Zekrom's the black one. Yeah, it was Reshiram I was after because I already had Zekrom because I had black too. Oh my god. Incredibly long hair. Thank you very much, Samuel. You've been hunting since day one. Jesus Christ. That's some dedication. I know there was a YouTuber that was planning on doing that, but I don't know whether he got... No, I don't think he did. He said he was streaming it, so no, he didn't go through with it. I think he's supposed to be streaming tonight though, so maybe at some point you'll see him online, but who knows? Come on, take us there. Yum. See if he's live now. Actually, he's not. Oh crap. Got so many shinies with their naming websites. Yeah, it does happen a lot. What do you mean, super shiny? I've never heard of super shiny. It's Pokerus, which is rarer than a shiny, I suppose. There's that, so that's better. That's worse odds than a shiny, should I say? But, yeah, is what it is. That's in my head. I'll be honest. Same as What a Day. I don't know if you guys have seen What a Day. If you're in England, you surely have. But like, yeah, no, it's incredibly in my head. It's like the biggest meme right now. It's going a bit mental. Come on, give me more shinies, boy. If I accidentally get a shiny Turtwig, I will bin it. No. Do not like it. However, if anyone ends up wanting me to switch to a Pokemon for one, I'm willing to do that. But if it is a shiny, I will hate my life. Just going to tell you that now. I actually don't know what the normal shiny icon looks like, to be honest with you, Leo. I don't know if that's different from normal, is it? Like, has that not always been a thing where they've had a couple of them? I don't think it'd make much of a difference, though. You know, I think in terms of rarity, it'd be the same. Surely they'd be the same. The thing is with Pokerus, though, you only need one Pokemon to get it. And then, right, I will do one Piplup one. I will do one Piplup one, but if I get it, I ain't going to be happy. I'm going to tell you that now. I want the Chimchar, so I'm going for it. But I will give this one Piplup a shot. Ends up being shiny. It's very sad. So please don't do this. It's not ugly. It's fine. And is that even the I don't know where that is. No, it's not. Thank God. 39 resets. Fancy. Keep typing in the chat as well. I really need to click out of that chat. There we go. Yeah, well, Pokerus passes it on. That's the thing. So, like, once one Pokemon gets it, you just have someone in the party and it'll spread it to all the others quite easily. It's not rare once you've got a Pokemon that's got it. I think it also spreads in the box, if I remember rightly. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I think I'm right, but who knows? Mate, these resets are hell. Someone needs to invent speed up for the Switch. I think I've had Pokerus once. I didn't even know what it was. I just like looked back at an old save file and a few of my Pokemon had Pokerus. That was it. So like, yeah, I don't know like if many people have had the same experience, but it is supposed to be like 1 in 20 odd thousand. Is it 28,000? I want to say 28,000 or something. Or is it like 24,000, something like that? But yeah, once you've got it, and you can just spread it to the rest of your Pokemon. Plus, let's be honest, like EV training isn't that bad now. We've got items for it, so like Pokerus isn't even that great anymore, to be honest. I mean, they just need to invent speed up for the Switch. Like, just let us run games at double speed. You know, double speed's more than enough. Let's be honest. I think all consoles should do it. You know what I mean? Like any game, you can just choose to double speed it. Maybe it'll lower the quality a little bit because it's got to run it that fast, but I think it'd work out quite well. And we're at 40. I was expecting to make it to 100 in today's stream, but someone's telling me we're not going to be doing that. Because, as I say, I've got tea to make, so like once it gets to about 6:30, 7ish, I'm going to have to hop off. But we'll see how it works out. Change it. What? Oh, so the animation of the sparkles when you come in. Is that what you mean? I'm guessing that's what you mean. Anyway, that'd be pretty cool. That's not no, that's not Pokerus. The animation of the sparkles is different. Pokerus is like a like pink box on your Pokemon, and it makes it so you earn double the EVs per encounter, if that makes sense, for like an hour or something like that. It's something dead short from what I remember. It's incredibly short, but nah. Ugh, I just want this Chimchar. Give me the Chimchar. Yeah, Pokerus is just for EV training. That's it. Like that's the only reason it's any good. And the time limited thing makes it a bit sucky. Like it will make actually EV training something quick. You know, say if you're keeping something under a level cap, it had Pokerus. Double the EVs is pretty good, but like most of the time you're not gonna need it anyway for that. And it just doesn't really do much in game. I don't know why they kind of made it a thing, to be honest. Should just like up the EVs anyway. I think it'd be a lot funner. A lot more fun. Because anyone actually specifically grinding for EVs, they're doing it for a specific reason, aren't they, at the end of the day? They're doing it probably for competitive. Even though you can just use items, a few people might be a bit true to doing it and not want to use the items for it. Ooh. Square shiny. Really, it's that rare and odd. 65,000. Someone's gonna have to make a video of that. I only use square shinies in my in my hardcore Nuzlocke. That would be quite funny. Oh my god. I know what Keegan felt like now saying down bad because this is horrific. He was out what? I think he's been out 40 hours. He's only found 3 encounters, like on speed up as well. He's on literally like tens of thousands of encounters. And he's only had 3 shiny Pokemon, one of which he's killed. One of which he's killed. Rarest Pokemon in the world. Would that not be like one of the events that was like only for a select few people? Authentic square shiny sit. See, I don't get that authentic and not authentic thing. What is that about? Like, genuinely, what is that? Why is that a thing? Why is that a thing? It just shouldn't be. At the end of the day, authentic or not authentic, it's a bloody teapot. Like, who cares? Give me that Chimchar, give me that Chimchar. You're gonna be sparkly and you're gonna be red. You need to be red. Red. Not the Starly. Starly's shiny is red as well. God damn it. God damn it. Oh, what a day. Oh. I know it's like a label, but like who put it in there? But that's if the square shinies are a thing in this Poppleton. Square shinies might not actually be a thing in this. We don't know yet. However, we will find out in this run, hopefully, whether one exists. Because I think we kind of, I don't know whether to do, I want to do a team of 6, I think. We're going to hunt 6 Pokemon at least. Might do 1 extra if like people really want it, but like I think 6 is probably enough, to be honest. We could probably beat the run. We could probably beat the run just with 2, to be honest with you. If we get like a decent second one, Infernape basically solos most of the game. So yeah. I ain't trying to hunt for something at 1 in 65,000, and then on top of that, it has the other odds of, I don't know what the odds of the authentic and not are, but sounds horrible. There is a I have already seen these shiny Starly on my 3rd ever run. I will be showing the picture in the video, that is for sure. I wanted to keep it up here, but like I was kind of wanting to get on with the game so I could get to the point of trading. So yeah, so like I had to close it because obviously you can't save state, so I couldn't show it off. I had to switch to a different save. Bit sucky, but it is what it is. And if we do find the shiny Starly, I will cry because technically I'm not owed one. I should be owed a Chimchar. I don't see why I wouldn't be able to get the Chimchar because that's what I should be getting, and it should be this encounter right now. To be honest, it really should be. I'll be very sad if it isn't, because I want one. 1 in 100. Odds don't quite stack like that, I don't think. But like, yeah, no, it'd be incredible odds. I think I'd go over 1 million, to be fair, with how odds stack. Because odds stack really weirdly. It's not straightforward for whatever reason. I'm sure it isn't. We had to do it for one of my engineering lessons, and that was disgusting. Hello there, David, is it? I'm going to say David. Thank you very much for the luck with the hunt. And if you're going for a shiny Chimchar as well, good luck with yours. It should be hell to grind for it, I'm not going to lie. But hopefully we can both get lucky and get it in a few encounters. I believe as well, there's only one other guy that's done this differently. Like, Andrew Collette, I think, is the only one that has done a shiny run without speed up in the entirety of like YouTube that I've seen, especially in the Nuzlocke community. Like, I don't think anyone else has done. The chimp Pokemon. Hell yeah. It's a simple mistake, Ascended one. People don't get Morty right sometimes, believe it or not. It's an incredibly hard name to... oh god. But yeah, no, I think we'll be at this for a while. I think it will be a very down bad situation at times, but we'll see how it goes. We just got to try keep ourselves entertained. Probably put a bit of music on at some point. I think I'll cut this stream off at about 2 hours. In 2 hours of hunting is pretty much enough. Then I can go eat because I've not eaten today. To be honest with you, I've not eaten yet today, so like I'm starving. So probably cut it off about 2 hours, and maybe I'll come back this afternoon. Well, this night, sorry, not this afternoon. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. I've got some stuff to do behind this, like sort of behind the doors, so maybe not, but hopefully it could come back. You know, and like we've had a decent amount of views and what have you in this stream, which is incredible. You know, like 500 odd views. I did not expect to get that. And you know, 36 likes on the stream. Like, thank you guys so much just for coming out and supporting. I know this isn't even like an entertaining thing to watch, so you guys just coming and staying around means so much. It's incredible. 0.46 encounters per minute. Is that what I'm doing? All right. Okay. 3 years. Jesus Christ. I mean, when you're getting up to odds of like, let's be honest, probably 650,000 plus, like possibly even a million. Like if I'm right about odds being weird, like 3 years is probably quite acceptable. There was that one video from Picasbury, wasn't there? With like he did a soft lock, and it would take you literally the like entire span of a human life to get lucky enough to get it. It's yeah, no, it's quite a funny one. You could do it for like 90 odd years without it to ever happening, getting out of the soft lock. Opposite of a speed run, two people take. I mean, the game would just never get finished, mate. Let's be honest. You can't do that because there's no finish point. Like, unless you had to do it where you have to do every battle, so to speak. You know what I mean? But again, you could just lose them all, couldn't you? You know what I mean? Like, if they made it where you have to do everything in a game, you know, like Small Ant did that a video like of 100% of Zelda. So like, if you did something like that where you battle every trainer or and catch every Pokemon or something like that, that could maybe be interesting and something a bit unique. To be fair, I don't think anyone will have the time or patience to do that. To be perfectly honest, unless someone wants to give it a shot. The soft lock vids are quite fun. Contest to raise happiness for Togepi. I just ran around with it for ages. Like, genuinely, it was just 40,000 steps. I had 3 happiness evolutions in that video. It's 40,000 steps per one. It was bloody brutal. Like, genuinely brutal. But we got the fairy run done. It's just a shame we lost it at the end due to that crit on the Togekiss. Like, we would have probably swept had it not been for that unfortunate crit on the Togekiss. I am going to be doing a full shiny team, yes. So I will be having 6 Pokemon at the end of this, and it's going to be a run that I then create into a video and put on YouTube. I just figured I'd stream it, and like I was going to stream to Twitch originally, but I know a lot more people prefer the YouTube streams, so I figured I'll come back to YouTube for the streams and see how it goes. Seems to be going quite well, so I'll probably come back, you know. People active in chat and that is quite fun to do. Yeah, there again. Wait, how does a Yu-Gi-Oh game force progression via luck? I don't get what you mean. I'll be honest, I'm a bit puzzled there. You've puzzled me a little bit. You get right, okay. Never forget about the shiny stone in Iron Island. Never forget about that. Never forget about the shiny stone in Iron Island. Literally, right. I think you can even do it before the 6th gym. Get to Iron Island, get that shiny stone. You got a Togekiss straight away. That's what I did for my video, and it nearly made me over level because I had to words mouthing. Mong. I'm an absolute mong. I can't say words right, and now I forgot. Yeah, so like, don't forget about stuff. I nearly over leveled. Well, I actually did over level 2 of my Pokemon for Candice, didn't I? Which was disgusting. Nearly cost me that as well because Medicham was faster than I thought. Had I had not had a negative speed nature, I'd have outsped the Medicham. That is what is the disgusting thing. So I must have forgot to plug that in when I did the calculations. Roselia's pretty cool. Oh, right, okay. Okay, I get what you're saying, Tops. I get what you're saying. I've actually been like, I've not really played much Yu-Gi-Oh myself, to be honest with you, but I know a few people that do. I've had a few conversations about decks that are like coming out and stuff like that, and it does seem like something interesting to get into. I just think it's going to be something quite time consuming and costly. Like same with collecting like Pokemon cards. I really want to get into that, but the money involved to like even enter that is ridiculous. Like, genuinely ridiculous. Hello, Wise Parker. How are we today? I hope you are very well. I'm doing alright myself. Enjoying the stream, doing resets, which are taking forever, as you can see. 47 after nearly 2 hours. Yeah, this is going to take us a while, for sure. But this is going to be the longest reset we've got. The Rotom one's quite quick, and obviously wild Pokemon. Not too bad to do. Oh, mate, like, yeah, the friendship evolution on Budgie is ridiculous. Especially, like, when Diamond and Pearl released, and, like, let's be honest, if a lot of us were younger, we didn't actually know about friendship evolutions, so, like, it just evolved randomly as you was progressing through the game. Depending on how good you were and how much steps you took. Obviously, friendship goes down if you, like, that Pokemon dies, doesn't it? So, that's pretty grim. I'm jamming to this. It's well good. Oh, one minute, one minute. Apologies about that. Whoa, went down wrong pipe. Wrong pipe. Oh, I'm better. I'm better. And yeah, like you've got to be able to save cash if you're doing stuff like tournaments. Like the tournaments, let's be honest, they're expensive to do. Like the people that are actually like really serious about it, the dedication they have, and let's be honest, they're making a loss most of the time. It's ridiculous. Like it does have such a barrier to entry as well, which I think is a weird thing. Like they should make it easier to have that barrier of entry, but obviously like card games have become like a collectible thing instead, so it's a lot harder to get into them because it drives all the prices up. I find it disgusting what's going on at the moment with the card packs, where people are literally, kids can't even get hold of them because you've got people waiting until the store opens and then ransacking it like bloody disgusting people. Limiting per customer is what's had to happen. That shouldn't have ever had to be a thing. They should just, let the be normal. Grab a few while you're there. Don't grab all of them. Grab a few, and then let some kids get them, because kids are missing out at the end of the day. They miss out on the experience we had when we were younger because it wasn't a thing. Thank you very much, Wise. And the flame on the I think the flame on the tail is like could have been much better animated, but it is what it is at the end of the day. They haven't done the best job of it. Let's be honest. By the time I get a shiny Chimchar, I will probably have a beard. And I can't grow a beard, so that's going to be impressive. My wife refuses to like Pokemon ever since they added pre-evolution. Yeah, it's a bit of a bad thing to hate Pokemon for. I mean, my girlfriend's not massively into it. She's played Pokemon Go with me, but that's it. So like she's not massively into it, but she does still give it a shot, and she understands my enthusiasm for it. She's one of the few people in my actual life that know I make videos. Like a lot of people I just haven't told because I've not seen the need to be perfectly honest. Yeah, no, it's one of them. It's a weird thing to hate them for, in my opinion, because pre-evolutions aren't anything amazing. Don't get me wrong, but they're not bad. They're not bad, are they? You know what I mean? Pichu is cute. The only one that's like actual nightmare fuel is Smoochum. Let's be honest. Smallant caught every Pokemon. Yeah, I believe there was like a bit of a race between a few people doing that. Like I think I saw 5 people streaming that. It's like trying to capitalize on it. That I think it was Johnstone, Smallant, the cheater who shall not be named. Yeah, no, I think I saw a few people trying to stream that, which was interesting. To me, it's just so much effort, though. So much unneeded effort. With me being in England, there's very few Taco Bells around here. There's one in like Manchester. I think that's the only one I've ever seen in person. I think I've only had it once, and it was all right. Nothing amazing, but I'm going to America for 2 weeks next year, so that should be really good fun. But how long has the game been out yet now? What are we on? So it released Friday my time. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's like 4 days, isn't it, to be fair? Like completing the Pokedex in 4 days, if you're cracking it out, which a lot of these streamers are, they've got some dedication doing like 12-hour streams and stuff like that. It's incredible. I think Chaotic Meatball is actually doing one of them at the moment, which is too much dedication for me. I'm not going to lie. I don't have the time to be doing a 12-hour stream. I don't think it's the full dex, though. I think it's just... Well, it actually might be. Is it the full dex, or is it just the Sinnoh dex? Obviously, there's a big difference. Like, what is it? 150 odd Pokemon for the Sinnoh Dex, and then what does it end up being? I don't know what it'll end up being. It'll end up being what, 400 odd? After the national, I don't know. I've never actually got past the national Dex, believe it or not. Never got past. Well, not in this anyway, because like basically I finish a run, start a new one. I'm not gonna waste time going and seeing everything because I've got videos to make and all that sort of jazz. Maybe I do need to take time just enjoy the game and do something like that. But I'd be interested in streaming something like that if I ever did do it, because I feel like something so monotonous. It's good to spend time with people doing it, and you can have a little bit of a laugh. The thing is, Popple, once you get it sorted out, you can easily, like, you can sort of map out encounters, and you can find the most efficient way of doing it. The Professor Oak's challenge makes it a bit tough, but that's about it, really. Wise. So I'll be honest, I've actually beaten the game twice. By now. Yeah. So I did my fairy run, and I've just beaten another one. Oh. So yeah, some of us are having to be dedicated, so to speak, to get these out. But like, it doesn't matter where you take it at your own time. At the end of the day, you take it at your own time. I have been off work, so I've just been smashing out the videos. I'm not even going to deny it. Like, if you've got work and school or anything like that, obviously you're not going to be able to spend as much time messing around playing Pokemon. It's just not going to happen. Yeah, no, like, I'll be honest though. Ascended one, you're incorrect there. I don't use any caffeine. There's very few caffeine products I drink, purely because I prefer water. I'm not going to deny it. Water is cracking. Like, I know it's like a tasteless drink, but it's just so easy to drink. It's very, like, outside of beer, you know, lagers and stuff like that. There's very few drinks I have. I mean, I have the occasional Coca-Cola, but it's very occasional because of my teeth being horrible, and I don't want to make that any worse. YouTube is very much part-time for me. So my main, I'm an engineer, so I work. You know, I used to be over 50 hours a week. I've cut it down to 40, 50 because I'm doing this YouTube stuff. And I do enjoy the YouTube stuff more, but at the moment it's not financially viable for me to do. I've got a mortgage and stuff like that. So like I need to be earning a lot more before I can even consider stopping doing my actual job. I'm hoping next year, like if this can work out well enough, that I can end up doing it full time, because honestly I do enjoy this far more than working. Like, this to me is work, but it's not work at the same time. That's why I'm willing to do it in my spare time and have very little free time. But to me, I'm playing a game. It kind of is free time to some aspect. That kind of went up good. Wait. But yeah, but I very much want to make it my career, but it's just not financially viable right now because I've got a mortgage and obviously a girlfriend who kind of depends on me. Are you on about? I'm assuming you're on about in engineering. So I am a manufacturing engineer. So I work in a department that analyzes tolerances on drawings, and like if anything goes wrong with the build, we analyze how it can affect like we build things, and it's like a sort of substructure, and then it becomes like a big structure. But if anything's wrong with one of these substructures, we need to understand how it can affect the overall big structure. So our job is to analyze anything that could be out of tolerance or incorrect and see how it can have a knock-on effect on the rest of the structure. For instance, like there's one thing where we've had to tolerance it up to hell, because if it was tolerance how it was, it would be that long or could be that short that you wouldn't be able to fit stuff in the sub-assembly. It would be really weird. But what I used to do before that was I was a machinist, so I was an engineer on the machines, conventional machining. So that's, if you've ever heard of like using a lathe or using a milling machine, that was my job for a long time on the conventional side. So I did turning, milling, jig boring, grinding. I've done a lot of grinding. That was good fun. I kind of miss working on the shop floor, but unfortunately, like the shop floor doesn't pay well, so like I had to move on from it. just so I can get a decent wage, which I do now. Supports me more than enough, and it got me my mortgage. Welcome back, Pokeplayer. Nope, no luck whatsoever. No luck whatsoever. Absolutely none. I will say one thing. If you end up doing Aerospace Ascended, the education side of it apparently is grim. Like, aerospace is a lot more technical than it needs to be. But like, I work with a few lads that used to be aerospace engineers. They enjoyed actually doing it because they were a big fan of they worked on fighter jets and stuff like that, so they're a big fan of that. I've heard a few stories about like Typhoon and stuff like that, which are our fighter jets over here, obviously. So if you wanted to get into it, I'd definitely get into it. But like, as much as I love my job, I just like if I can play games with people. To me, that's the ideal job ever. I don't think anyone wouldn't want to do that as a job. And I've got this opportunity. I'm just hoping I don't end up squandering it. Hopefully you guys all enjoy the content as well. I try my hardest to get it out, and as I say, I've been trying like mad with the editing, but I'm not the best editor. Like my past videos have both taken me 12 plus hours, and it looks like they haven't. Like I think a talented editor could do a lot better. Hello, Joshua. How are you doing? I hope you're very well. Thank you for joining us. I very much appreciate you stopping out and joining the stream. We are shiny hunting right now for a Chimchar because Chimchar is the absolute best Pokemon in this game. Well, definitely best out of the starters anyway. So, yeah, we're going for that. I'm kind of tempted to later maybe shiny hunt a Gligar, but Gligar's that rare that I'm thinking, no. If there was a route where I could catch it, I'd be willing to do it, but I don't think there is. Playing games for money is a job for anyone, Ascended One. Like, let's be honest. Anyone would love that job. And, like, the fact that I can get paid to do this is mental to me. You know what I mean? Like, I can get paid to play games. It's ridiculous. And, yeah, you've got the video creation side of it that you've got to do, but it's not like any of that is hard to do. You know what I mean? It's not exactly hard to play video games, is it? You know, but as I say, I'm hoping I can take hold of this opportunity. We can make it into a full-time gig. Hopefully spread out to a few other games eventually, but like Pokemon for now is definitely what I enjoy. Why are you on the Twig and Darkrai Clips channel? Which one of you is that? For any of you who don't know, Twig and Darkrai have made a Clips channel where they do little shorts of Pokemon, and that has joined the chat. So I'm gonna say this now: go and check it out, just because it's here. I'm guessing that's what they were going for here. But yeah. Don't know which one it will be. It might be Twig, might be Darkrai, could be either. They both got the password. But yeah, go check them out. I've heard their latest short did quite well. So any more traction to that can help it grow even further. And helping them out helps the community out. Don't call... Right, well, that's Twig. Oh, no, sorry, no. Twig won't say cute. That's Darkrai. That's Darkrai saying, "Aw, cute." Twig won't call me cute, especially after I sent him the video yesterday. It is Twig. It is right. I have never heard you call me cute. That's very a Darkrai thing to say. Let's be honest. But yeah, no, I appreciate you coming out, mate. It's honestly, thank you very much. And yeah, have the free promo. Anyone that wants to go check that Clips channel out or their normal channels, go and check them out because they're really cool. Friend has been trying to do YouTube career while he's in school. He can't. Right, so with YouTube, it's one of them. Like you've kind of got to sort of capitalize on a sort of event going on. So obviously, a lot of us capitalize on the Nuzlocking, which worked out. But also, if you don't have the money, it doesn't matter that much as long as you can get enough where you can make your mic sound decent. Like, a lot of editing software is free. A lot of like emulators and that for playing games are free. Just make sure if you do that you own the games themselves because you're not allowed to emulate games if you don't own them. And it would help for getting videos out. But you also there is some element of luck to it. You haven't heard of Darkrai or Twig? They're both really big in the Nuzlocke community right now. Like, they are some of the newer guys, I want to say. But, like, they've still been doing it 6 months. Would I be right in... I think I'm right in saying about... I think I'm right in saying 6 months. I think. You know, they're both already bigger than me as well. They're both massive. Like, genuinely, I would go and watch them. They make cracking content. They both released BDSP videos. So I would go and give them a shot. You'll see how good they are. The editor, Barry, as well, is cracking. You know, he was in the chat earlier. Like, they've got a really good editor, really good editing style. 100% go check them out. They're really good. And they are, at the end of the day, good at playing Pokemon as well. I think Twig is Twig 387, and Darkrai is Darkrai TV. So you just have to search them to find it. I think Twig, to be fair, with how big he's getting, you could probably search in the word Twig and it'll come up soon. They do have a Discord server, that's correct. You could go check that out if you end up enjoying their content. They've got a decent community going there, and they're trying to grow it more, so feel free to join that if you end up enjoying the content. What do you mean? Like, the best game for Nuzlocke, in my opinion, I'm just going to say this. The best game is... Yeah, I was going to say Oras. I think any game with Megas is just really fun for me, and like I enjoy doing a Nuzlocke on something that you've got like that niche elements to it, so to speak. Plus, let's be honest, they are quite easy games, so like you don't really have to worry about the majority of battles. Once you understand the AI as well, so like that is a big thing to Nuzlocke, and you just need to understand the AI of a game. If you don't understand the AI of a game, it's really hard to Nuzlocke. Like this, I've made so many errors because like the AI is really weird. I think the AI is actually a bit cheeky. I think it picks what it does based on what you do. I think that's how it works anyway, because like it just doesn't seem right. Like I've used protect and then it's gone for a move, and then I've gone to attack it because it's like, oh, it's going to use that move, and it doesn't. So I think it's dependent on what moves you end up using. Don't want a twig. Don't want a twig. No. Challenge mode on Black 2 would be quite an interesting one, to be fair. I've not actually done it myself. I know other people have done that Nuzlocke. I've just done normal Black and White 2. But like, it'd be an interesting one for sure. I'd definitely give it a shot. 100%. Why wouldn't you? It'd be kind of fun. Oh, what time are we on? Yeah, I'll probably have to go in about a minute or so. I apologise for it only being 2 hours. I was hoping to get on earlier. I had a lot of voiceover stuff to do. And I haven't eaten yet. It's getting like towards 7 my time, so I should probably go and eat because I'm not eating at all today. You tried to Nuzlocke Kaizo with 0 prep. Like, how you even made it past the first gym without even knowing a thing, I am baffled by. Because Emerald Kaizo is ridiculously hard from what I've seen. We'll get 60 encounters, then we'll go off. That's what we'll do. I think that's fair. We're at 60 encounters. That's more than fair. Yeah, I'm on. And then if we imagine getting that shine on the 60th. Imagine that though. That would be, oh, beautiful, beautiful. That's what I really want. I'll be honest. That's what I really want. Give me it. Give me it now. Give me the shiny. Give me the shiny. No one else needs a shiny. Just me. Brilliant Diamond is fun for Nuzlocking. However, it's hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. It is hard. They've got IVs and like good IVs, and they've decently invested EVs. Like some of them have perfect IVs and EVs, especially late game. It's where it becomes quite hard to do. Definitely, if you're going to do it, find the trainer documents. 100% find the trainer documents, because I don't think you'll beat a Nuzlocke without it. Well, maybe a normal, like not a normal type, but like a normal hardcore Nuzlocke, you could maybe get away with. But yeah, no, I don't think you'll find it easy. That's what it's something that makes it's 100% something that makes it hard to get through if you're not prepared. Hello, Tokyo Dream. Thank you for being a big fan of my work, and thanks for dropping in and staying by. I apologise that I'm only doing 2 more encounters and then popping off. I wish I could stay more, but I've got to go cook my tea because I've not eaten. And thank you very much for the compliment. I am very glad you enjoy the work. Hopefully that stays that way, and hopefully it becomes even better, because I'm looking at improving it every upload that I do. But we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they end up being worse. Cynthia's Milotic. Yeah, right. That is another thing. They all have items. all of them have items on it. Like, you've got a Flint's Infernape has a focus dash, so you can't one-shot it. And that thing's crazy fast and crazy strong. But, like, yeah, so, like, one of them has a Life Orb on it as well. So, like, Lucian has an Alakazam with a Life Orb. Like, what is that about? That's incredible. It's just mental that that exists. But yeah, no, they gave them, like, incredible items. Like, genuinely incredible items. I don't know why, but they made the games hard. And I think the AI cheats to some extent, so it makes it even harder. But with the trader documents, more than doable. More than doable. I lost mine on Cynthia. You know, and that fairy type was the first run. You know, that was the first attempt of that run, so it's not too bad if you've got the information there, but if you don't have the information, then kind of sucks. But yeah, but like the amount, a few of them do have like the berries that reduce stats and that, if you know what I mean. So a few of them do have that as well, which makes it pretty grim. They maybe should only be on a hard mode, but to be honest, I kind of like the challenge of it. It is quite fun, I'm not going to lie. I have enjoyed doing it while I've done it. And it definitely makes like the strategy bit. Like, I think I was in a call with Twig and Darkrai. Well, Twig, sorry. Darkrai wasn't there. I was in a call with him while I was strategizing for Cynthia, and it took me like an hour of strategizing before I even went in the battle. Because obviously I didn't know what Pokemon I would have at that point, so I could roughly strategize, but I wouldn't be 100% without it. And then we get unlucky crit, and we lose the run. That was fun. Favorite champion form Pokemon from Pokemon? I mean, I'll be honest, Blue. Blue is my favorite champion because he's so cool. I love Cynthia, don't get me wrong. Cynthia I think is amazing. But Blue is just something, there's something special about him. Something special about him. He is incredible. No, we're on 59. We're on 59. The chimp Pokemon. Let's go. Yeah, so we'll do one more after this. That'll be the 60th one. Gen 1. Ooh, just because you've never played it. Just because you've never played Gen 1. Yeah, and BDSP is definitely a huge step up in difficulty compared to Sword and Shield. I will tell you that right now. If you're used to Sword and Shield, you are going to have a rough time. But it'll make you better at Pokemon, and they are fun games to play. Having that challenge bit to it does make it quite fun. Yeah, look at Twig popping up last minute. Popping up as I'm ending. He knows what he's done. He switched accounts now. He switched accounts away from the clips. He wanted that free promo before coming in and being like, I'm Mr. Big Guy. But yeah, no, if you want to know something, Twig is a dirty Gen 5er. That's what he is. Dirty Gen 5er. That's when he started playing. Not even a true Pokemon fan at that point. Once he played 3 generations, ugh. Gotta try harder. No, don't compliment the man. Don't compliment him, boys. We can't be doing this. You can't compliment the Twig. Gen 1 is fun. I don't know what you mean. Gen 1's fun. Yeah, no one has to tell you though, Joshua. You find it. It's like in these games, like Defog and that. You don't really find it unless you go out your way. It's in the Great Marsh, like, oh, right. Chimchar, I do have taste. I do have taste, because Chimchar is the best. This is the last reset of the stream, though. Is it going to be it? Come on. It just needs to be it. It needs to be it. If it's not it, we cry. That's sad. That's very sad. Ah, so sad. So sad. Oh, right. Anyway, I need to go make my tea, so I will speak to you all later. Thank you very much, any of you that came out to the stream. Like, literally. All of you that came out, I appreciate it. Thank you for anyone that stayed the entire thing and kept the chat company. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you very much for your time, and I will hopefully see you again this week with another stream on this. Goodbye.